The Section 2A Boys Hockey Championship game. The number 2 seed, the Breck Mustangs. The top seed, the Delano Tigers. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken, Jackson Hjelle between the pipes tonight for Delano. 16-2-1 on the season. Goals against average 2.35. Save percentage of .917.
He really showed up in that first game. He had a .950.
And there's Linden. We are underway. The Mustangs come out. Long lead pass ahead, right side coming in. Austin Heidemann, save made, and a good play defensively by Tanner Glasrud to clear the puck away from in front of Jackson Hjelle. Things turn it back ahead, bringing it in. Carter Breitenfeld, the shot, and the glove save made by Hjelle. And it's our first face-off over 2 minutes in to the first period.
Both teams are powers, but the other thing we haven't talked about too much, both got pretty doggone good goalies. You know, they've done very well this year, and they'll be up to this task tonight.
Point shot away, and Hjelle able to kick that shot out off the stick of Strom. Olness got it. Now Breck comes back on a rush offensively. Austin Heidemann into the zone. Heidemann with a shot and a big pad save made by Hjelle, and that starts Delano back the other way.
Well, Helle's stepping up too. He's been shot on pretty good, and good opportunity here. Nice pass right there. Good shot, and I love it when they put it on the net. Big rebound. Hjelle could see the two bodies, Breck bodies closing in. I mean, he kicked it out far, and that's what he did the last time they played, John, up at Breck at the Anderson Arena.
Clock comes back out to Strom. His shot gets through. The rebound try, and Hjelle making another stop. And that one on Torgerson after the initial shot by Strom. Delano getting it up. And the whistle up at center ice. And look at that last chance.
Good shot there.
A lot of traffic there.
Yeah, and it was just jumbling around, and Torgerson was in a good position. He almost got it around Hjelle. Yeah, you don't get to state, Johnny. You don't get to state or get a chance to win if you don't play good defense. And your goaltender is the start of that defense. And so far, Helle's really stepped up and is playing a marvelous game. He had to handle 40 shots in the first game, and he only let in 2.
The point to Nick Strom, across now to Josh Strom. His shot, and Hjelle with another save.
Breck being dangerous, but they just can't crack it. They can't get one in. There was a good opportunity for a tip in that time. Breitenfeld was right there trying to get a tip and kind of get it to bounce a little bit. But if you watch Hjelle, he plays great position. In fact, he'll get outside that crease. He'll cut down angles very well. He's a pretty big guy to get the puck around. He covers a lot of net.
On the move is Matlick. Passed a little bit too far out in front of Heidemann, who catches double. That shot. Hjelle the save. Net comes off. And that brings a whistle. A little bit of delayed whistle. You see, Hjelle kicked that left foot back and knocked that off. I'm sure not intentionally at all.
Oh, no, not at all. But then again, I love what the Mustangs are doing here, especially from a wide-angle shot. They at least got it on net and created a rebound situation in front. They just haven't been able to connect with it. It's just, Helle's kicking it out so hard and so far, they just can't get the stick on it quick enough.
In on the left side. Weigel carrying deep with the puck. And again, the net comes off.
Well, splits by Hjelle there. It's kicking it up. He's trying to get a little extra leverage to get back around because Weigel was coming around. He was thinking about, stuffing it in on the corner.
And 25 seconds to go here in the first period. One last rush here for the Mustangs. Shot away. Hjelle comes up with a big save on exciting first period indeed. Delano gets the only goal. The top-seeded Tigers leading second-seeded Breck. And entertaining 17 minutes. 1-0 Delano.
Nothing surprising here. Both teams can skate. Both teams can move the puck. Both teams can play defense. And we got a real good look at Delano's transition game. And they did a real good job to take a 1-0 lead. And they're one step closer to their dream, John. One step closer.
12-7, the shots on goal in favor of Breck. But they trail on the scoreboard 1-0. We'll take a break. Come back. More live coverage. Tigers lead the Mustangs 1-0 after one period of play in our Section 2 championship tonight from Parade Ice Garden. Let's look at some highlights from the opening period of play, and it's been a busy period between the pipes for Jackson Hjelle, but he has been able to come up with a dozen first period saves to keep Breck off the board. A lot of rebounds he's given up. Breck unable to cash in on any of those so far.
Well, they're getting in too tight. He's kicking it out really long. He's using his head. He knows where the players are. And here's that transition game. Beautifully executed.
Garrett Pianimi getting the goal. Kyle Ilotello, the lone assist. That goal came at the 8:18 mark, and that's been it for the scoring. Breck is outshot and more scoring chances. For Delano, too, I think it's big to get out there, the top seed, definitely. And then they beat Breck earlier in the season, as we talked about. But as we've documented, that Breck has been the better team in the postseason for the last few years when these teams have met. And I think important for the Tigers to get that first one tonight.
Well, and John, I think it reinforces what you said when we did pregame. They finally got some confidence they can beat this team. Now all of a sudden they're in the game and they get the first goal lead, and they're making their opportunities count. I would big time in favor of the Tigers. They're sitting in that locker room right now, very, very confident in what's going on, and especially with the goalies playing. The unique thing about Minnesota high school hockey, it's community-based, okay? And I'll tell you what, we are sitting in the middle of Delano, Minnesota. It's not out west, John. It's sitting in Parade Ice Arena right now, and it's truly fun to watch. And we talked about this, these kids have stuck together all these years. They had opportunities to go to some AA schools if they wanted to, or to a private school, but they stuck here and for their community. And, it's really fun sitting. I mean, we can't see well, but I love sitting in front of this small town.
Torgerson back again. Fires a shot, and Hjelle this pass and a glove save. Got the blocker out on that puck and makes another stop for Delano.
I tell you, Breck's got to get something besides these wide-angle shots. They got to get something in front of that net and start digging away. They need a dirty goal right now because they're not going to beat Hjelle clean right now. He's just too much on his game.
Shot going wide of the net on the play. We get to catch our breath with just under 3 minutes to go here in the second period.
Well, it's all Delano right now, I'm telling you. But Breck, John, the big problem they're having is they're not getting somebody in front of that net. I mean, they're trying to get some passes through in there. And even when they're coming down, I mean, the Delano D is doing a good job of holding off that middle, but they're also sagging a little deeper. If Breck can kind of hesitate, look like they're going to shoot outside, get back in the middle and take a shot from there, they might have a better opportunity because Helle's cutting the angles off big time.
We'll see if Breck can get something on the board here in the last couple minutes of the period. Weigel off for Macklett. Back for Weigel. Heidemann in the circle. His shot gets blocked. Good block by Glasrud. Came back to Heidemann. To the left boards. Back it comes again to Heidemann. Breck being patient here. Shot away by Weigel, but that gets blocked. Around the boards. Right side. Macklett pushing it off. Breitenfeld back out to Weigel. Macklett shot away. Rebound in front of him. Somehow stayed out of the net. Heidemann was right on the doorstep and unable to put it past Hjelle, and I don't know how.
Watch the save. He's gonna get that paddle back there and stop him from going in. Now watch. There it is a goal, and that paddle just deflects it just enough.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable save. Unbelievable save. It was dead to rights. Heidemann was right there, and that paddle just came back and said, no, sir, not going in. That's save of the game by far. Not even close. Boy, I wonder how that's going to get in the heads of the Mustangs. They saw that save by Hjelle.
Delano chip it out to center. And the Delano Tigers are one period away from a possible trip to the state tournament. Now a 2-0 lead on the Breck Mustangs.
Very, very good period for the Tigers. Came out right from the get-go, established their presence here, and then did a great job. And Dominic got a goal, killed off the penalty, made a power play work for themselves. They're showing it all. And by God, that man there, number 29, is really doing the job for the Tigers. You don't get nowhere without having good defense. It starts with your goalie, and he's playing a whale of a game for the Tigers.
They took it to Breck much of that period, and they're able to score right there. That was a power play goal that came at the 6:24 mark. Made it 2-0 in favor of the Tigers, and the goal by Kyle Alatola. The assists on that goal by Ben Myers and also by Andrew Cruz. And then we saw that save. It was save of the year.
Wow.
By goalie Jackson Hjelle, who has made 19 saves through the first 2 periods. That was unbelievable and kept Breck off the board when the Mustangs had a power play late in that second period. Shots on goal for the game.
So, but it is imperative, John, that Breck score the next goal.
Right.
It's going to be good. They're not going to put, I'm seriously doubt they're going to put 3 past Hjelle. Very dangerous, even when they're killing penalties.
Here's Heidemann. Didn't get much on that at all after he took the pass from Breitenfeld and allows Delano to clear it down the length of the ice. Out they come. Heidemann down the right side with a big shot, and Hjelle the save. Decided to go right at him that time. Hjelle ready for it and makes the stop.
Well, used the D as a screen there and just kind of ripped it past the 6'7" Delano defenseman there, but Hjelle was ready for it.
Helle's had 22 saves here tonight. Now we're down to 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third period. Here comes Austin Heidemann. Carries in deep to the net. Hjelle makes the stop. Puck bounce free and then onto the stick of Kieran behind the goal.
Watch this. Heidemann coming through, getting it through, and that almost slipped in there on the short side.
Heidemann, big shot out the circle, the save made, and Hjelle covering up. Mackler was right there. Couldn't get his stick on it, put it past Jackson Hjelle.
Well, this is the reason you put a puck on the goalie. Don't miss the net.
Back behind that, the Pierce right out in front, and huge save by Hjelle. He's able to stop Justin Paschke point blank. Well, Mustangs looking to keep it in, and they do. Puck comes free, wide open right side, and Hjelle makes the save. Josh Strom had a pretty good look at it. Hjelle makes the stop with 3:26 to go.
Well, a good play right there to get it open, and a shot coming in, but right into the stomach of Hjelle, and that's like going into a black hole because it ain't coming out.
And out comes Breck. Chance from Mackler, carries deep and missed. And then the rebound try, it's on net, and the save made as Breitenfeld put it on goal, and Hjelle the save.
Nice hit right there and a good pickup. Great pass coming across. Nice move here. Leaves it back, and he got a stick on a shot at him, but oops. There's Hjelle again. Well, goaltender's out for Breck. 7 against 6.
Nice with 10 seconds to play. Weigel deep in the zone. A shot. Hjelle the save. Net knocked off by Delano.
Zone here, so there's no opportunity whatsoever for Breck.
He get knocked in. All right. And the face-off, and the Delano Tigers, for the first time ever, are headed to the state hockey tournament.
Well, I know one town that's really happy in this state right now, John.
By Kyle Ilatello. The assists went to Ben Myers and Andrew Cruz. Jackson Hjelle stymied the other chances that they were able to put on net, and they come up short 2-0.
It was Hjelle. Hjelle made all the difference in the world. Every time they were knocking on the door, he just shut it real quick and just kind of sucked the hope out of him. And, you know, your goalie's got to do things in section that maybe didn't do during the regular season, but he really stood out to me tonight. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, he was the most valuable player of the game.